Hopefully they'll soon realize they've been conquered.
It's them. They launched an attack under the cover of nightfall. We must respond with force.
You would stand against us?
Dare attack me? You make me.
So this is a bit of an oddity as far as this game's levels are concerned. In this level, we're tasked with defending our gates from the approaching enemies. This can happen when we're surrounded by several lands that aren't really doing anything except rubbing up against us. In that situation, we will inevitably be assaulted by one army, though the game doesn't specify which. Overall, the idea here is fairly simple. The guys we need to defeat are flashing on the map, so you know who you need to take out to prevent your gates from being destroyed. You can wipe out all the other red dots if you want, though. It is perfectly possible to clear out this entire map just as any other level. It's a bit more difficult in Devil Kings than it is in Sengoku Basara, but yeah, it's definitely possible. It's not like this is too tough or anything, though you could argue it's tougher than the normal difficulty level for the game. I'm a little personally insulted about how this works, though. How come whenever we're being invaded, the enemy only has to bust down a couple of gates, but whenever we invade someone, we have to go through a whole beat-em-up level? Shouldn't the enemy have to go through a whole beat-em-up level to get to us? Like, after they bust down these gates, they should have to go through a huge level with over 300 enemies, with me waiting there at the end to kick their ass. That sounds a lot more fair. And you know, they should let me design the beat-em-up level, because I'm the one who has the base to defend, right? They should let me choose which soldiers go in there. I would choose nothing but the guys with bombs and the horsemen. That would be it. You know, the guys with arrows, the riflemen, I guess they're okay, but horses and guys with bombs strapped to their backs, that's where the real difficulty's at. There's no way the AI could make it through that. Also, while we're talking about being fair, I should get at least a couple of ridiculous level gimmicks too. Like the floor should open up and they should be dropped into a room full of bomb enemies. Yeah, that sounds good. Anyway, back to reality. This Border Patrol mission actually appears in other games in the series. But in the other games, there's a lot more going on than just this. This is the most simple of the Border Patrol missions, and it always looks the same, too. The game does seem to treat Border Patrol as a real level, though. You can select it from the stage select screen just as any other level, and it's really good for grinding to level up your characters. If you want to grind for experience in Devil Kings, this is the way to do it. You get way more experience clearing all the red dots out in Border Patrol than you do in the main levels in the game. You may be wondering at this point why the level hasn't ended yet, and we just have to hold out. There's a timer. We just have to keep destroying all the assault leaders until the timer runs out, and then we're safe. The game's in-universe justification for the timer is that we're supposed to be waiting for reinforcements, but not only do I not need reinforcements, but there should already be a ton of men protecting the main camp. We shouldn't have to wait for reinforcements, everybody should already be here. It's the main camp. Also, how the hell did all these invading soldiers get through everybody on the way here? Did they just sneak past them somehow? Because I own like half of the land now. I would say we should find out who's behind all this and interrogate them and then take revenge, but I guess it doesn't matter who did this because we're going to be killing all the warlords anyway. Everyone's gonna die besides us. You know, I was thinking maybe we could redesign the main camp so that way there's only one gate and the Devil King could just stand right in front of the main gate. And I think that would deter anyone from approaching. Like, you could even sleep in front of the main gate if you wanted. Not that that should have to happen, because again, there should already be men here to defend it. This is the main camp, but I feel like if I just stood in front of the gate, everyone would turn away.
All is mine. Mine forever. Heaven and earth under my sword.